All right, y'all know what it is. I'm gonna sit down with Larry Milam of Crumbelievable, making the best pound cakes you ever tasted in the city. So the next person y'all see on this screen with me will be the Larry Milam of Crumbelievable. Y'all can get these cakes every Saturday at Butterific Bakery, 488 South 2nd Street. Y'all know how we do. We out here, man, we grinding for our moment. The podcast. You better believe it. You better know it. You better not doubt it. Y'all be sure to tune in. Check out my main. We supporting the dream, encouraging the vision. Peace and blessings. Pew, 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 pew. It's time. Boom. Red light on, red dot on, red dot on. Bam. Okay. What it do, Larry?
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, welcome to Grinding for My Moment, the podcast. You better be. All right. We've been wanting to do this since last year.
We have. Yeah. Since Martin Luther King Day.
Man, of last year, right? Okay, so now you're pretty much, hold on now, tell the people who you are first. Your name, what it is you do, all of that good stuff.
Well, people, my name's Larry, owner of Crumbelievable 901. I'm a young entrepreneur, just turned 18, and I'm just grinding for my moment.
What you said, bam, 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 bam. Okay, all right. Like I said, we've been wanting to do this for a minute. And so how long you been doing Crumbelievable now?
It's been about a year.
A year?
Setting up and just selling my cakes.
Man. And so how this been going? How you feeling about things?
I actually, I do like see other business owners, and I do sort of like envy them a little bit and be like, dang, I feel like I should be further along. But then I realize like I'm starting off young, and I feel like I'm proud of where I'm at now.
And you should be, because there's some people, like you really ahead of those people that's at home sitting on the couch. You see what I'm saying? You decide to jump out here, follow your dreams, do what you're passionate about. You know what I'm talking about? And just like I was talking about with Lisa, your passion is your life's purpose. You see what I'm saying? Because that's for your outward expression. You expressing how you feel in your cakes, right? All right, okay? So, how did you first get into baking?
Well, I've been baking since I was 10 years old. 10. Because all my family cooks, especially my sister, and I grew up around her a lot. And I always used to, I'm a big kid, so I always loved sweet treats. And I used to always see her make sweet treats. So one day I was just like, hey, we can make these chocolate chip cookies. Can you teach me how to make them so I can make them when I get off of school? She taught me how to make the chocolate chip cookies, and then I moved on to cakes. My first cake was a butter pound cake.
A butter pound cake.
And I just found my love for baking there.
It's been up since then. A butter pound cake. And so what you sell at Butterific is pound cake.
Pound cake.
Right. Okay. So Crumbelievable, Larry out here spreading Crumbelievable love with his pound cakes. Yeah, what's your top seller in your pound cakes?
Well, my top seller, I wanted it to be vanilla because it's the easiest to make. So I really wanted to push vanilla, but the best seller right now is strawberry.
Strawberry.
The hardest one to make. So, I just gotta deal with it. And I make sure to have it, on most occasions. I didn't have it this week because I'm working on my recipe, but I definitely have it on most occasions.
Okay, so that's one of the keys, y'all. Know what your customer like. You know what I'm talking about? So Larry already figured out most of his folks like strawberry, right?
Definitely.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Why pound cakes though, and what do you love about them?
Okay, the reason I chose pound cakes was because there are a lot of people my age that like sell sweet treats and stuff, and when I see them, they're mostly selling like cookies or strawberry dipped in chocolate and stuff like that, cupcakes and stuff like that, and I was like, I want it to be some type of different.
I like this.
And especially considering I'm an 18-year-old young man, nobody expects me to be pound cake.
At all. I wouldn't look at you and be like, he bake a good pound cake.
Yeah, nobody expects that. They expect like an older type of person. So I just wanted to get in it just to be different, basically. Just have something that makes me stand out.
So you said that when we eat your pound cake, it's gonna warp us back to grandma's kitchen, basically.
It is. I'm talking about the grandma with the flappy arms.
Ooh, not with the flappy arms. Yeah, okay. And you said your signature flavor is strawberry. Okay, what's one flavor or style you really want to try next, but you just haven't had time to do it yet?
The flavor that I've most wanted to try that I feel like it's gonna happen in a few months is lemon blueberry. So many people have asked me for that. Lemon blueberry and caramel.
Now that caramel.
Caramel.
That just gonna sell.
I'm telling you, so many people have come up to me saying, you don't do caramel cake? And I'm just like,
man, just throw some caramel on the vanilla cake and keep it moving.
The thing about caramel is you gotta like let it sizzle for like hours and stuff. And it's I gotta set some time aside for that one. That's gonna be a time consuming task.
But I think you can do it. And once you do it, that might be your blow up moment. Because people love caramel. In the South, I'm talking with the F. We love caramel cake, man. Come on, man. Bring that out. Okay. Who or what inspires your baking style? I know you told me about your sister, your whole family, but who specifically inspires your baking style?
Well, I know you said my sister, but primarily my sister and my grandma, because those are the only two people I've really seen bake. And I do take a little inspiration from you because you have mentored me for a little bit, but those are the primary people I've seen bake my entire life. And so when I do certain stuff, I'd be like, what would my sister do in this situation? What would my grandma do in this situation? And I just take inspiration from them.
That's gonna take you a long way, sister and grandma. Grandma alone, you know what I'm talking about. But then you got sister, man.
Most definitely.
It's a winner chicken dinner, man. With a pound cake. Okay. All right, you 18, already selling your own product. What does grinding for your moment mean to you?
Can you repeat the question?
You 18, you are already selling your product. What is, when I say you grinding for your moment, what does that mean to you?
Well, it just means like, just keep going, basically. I'm 18 now, and I'm I had a good start off. I think it just means keep pushing, keep the same momentum. Don't stop. Don't get too comfortable. Just keep it going.
Right. Never get comfortable, y'all. Never. You hear what I'm saying? Okay. What challenges have you faced so far as a young baker?
Definitely finding a good place to bake.
Yeah.
Because baking requires a lot of equipment. It requires an oven, refrigerator, refrigerate the ingredients, mixer, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I love, because right now I'm sort of baking, alternating between my mom's kitchen and your kitchen and stuff like that. So it alternates between those, and it's sort of hard finding a good oven that fits my pound cakes, especially considering pound cakes are kind of sensitive while they're baking. They're not sensitive when they're done baking.
Right.
But they're kind of sensitive when they're baking.
Yeah.
Most definitely. So just finding a good place to bake my cakes, and also getting people to believe that, hey, I have a good product. Because again, like you said before, when people look at me, they don't assume that I know how to bake.
Exactly.
They immediately assume, this.
How many times they say, you bake these?
Every customer, almost every single customer be like, you make these? Really?
Yeah.
And yeah, I do bake these. I bake all of them from scratch by myself. And it's hard getting customers to believe, hey, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm not just a kid playing around. I really know what I'm doing.
And I think customers like that element of surprise. When you say, yeah, they feel like, man, I gotta try these. I gotta see what's going on with these things. I already know. All right. What's something people don't see about the work, but it takes to bake and sell consistent? Like, what is it that you have to go through that people don't see to be able to come up here every Saturday to push your cakes?
Definitely don't see the setting up part. The setting up part is most definitely time consuming, because you got to set up the table. You got to have presentation wise, because if your table is looking like anything, nobody's going to come up to you. Yeah. So the setting up part, presentation wise, setting up all the cakes to look nice, and also just the long time it takes to bake. Like, I bake like 4 or 5 cakes, and while that doesn't sound like a lot, but pound cakes, that can take up the whole day.
Whole day.
The whole day basically.
So how long it take a cake to bake?
Well, it takes about 1.5 to 2 hours for one cake to bake.
But the prep time.
The prep time is insane. You have to, I can't get into the recipe. Yeah. It's very difficult mixing in the eggs and all that.
I know it's a way to do everything, and I know Crumbelievable has a way. So we don't want you to get a recipe, but y'all, it take time. And just like any business and any recipe, it's gonna take time. But you grinding, young. Let's go. Have you ever? I already know what you're finna say though. Have you ever doubted yourself? If so, how did you push through?
Well, I've talked to you about this before, and it's like, it's plenty of times when I'm just sitting up here and like 10 people done came in and not a single one of them bought a cake, and it's like, I don't know, and is there something wrong with me? There's been plenty of times where I've just been like, is there something I need to change, because it just feels like nobody's messing with my stuff.
Yeah.
So it's plenty of times. But then you gave me some of the best advice I've ever gotten for it, and it was like, sometimes you just take your doubt and you sit on it, put it to the side. And I've been doing it in sort of like a physical sense. Like whenever I'm really down myself, I'll just do this. Sit on it. You know, it's just a way to be like, listen, we don't got time for that.
We don't.
You gotta bake some. You gotta sell some. We don't got time to be sitting your piggy.
You know I love it. You know I love it. And like, cause my family's motto when it comes to this is just keep baking. You know, like on Finding Nemo, it was just keep swimming. Our family motto is just keep baking. Cause we stop baking, we done. If I stop baking in Butterific, what we doing in here? Twiddling, man, ain't making no money. You hear what I'm saying? None. Okay. All right. What cake are you most excited about when you go to festivals and outings and different events? Which one you be like, man, I can't wait for them to try this junk right here?
Definitely my cinnamon roll. Like my
cinnamon roll
pound
cake.
Yes, ma'am.
Cinnamon roll.
That's exactly how everybody react when I say it.
Pound cake.
That's exactly how everybody react when I say it. And in my opinion, like all the people I've let try it, like my mom and my family and stuff, they immediately be like, this is the best flavor you made. I'm telling you, and most people, when they see it, they instantly be like, what? How does that work? But I'm telling you, y'all, like if you try it, you're gonna realize like it go together.
What's the inspiration behind? I mean, what made you, I'm gonna make this cinnamon roll pound cake? What made you think this?
Well, because you know I do work at Butterific, so it's like everybody, and you know, you tell people, hey, he's the one that makes the cinnamon roll, so everybody already called me like cinnamon roll man, cinnamon roll man.
Yeah.
People always be coming up to my stand asking where the cinnamon rolls at, so I was like, I gotta have something cinnamon roll related, just to tell them, hey, you want some cinnamon rolls? You got a cinnamon roll cake for you.
I like that. I like that because since people, like you said, I already know you for it. Mighty well.
I will profit off
Man, what you said. Come on, my youngin' learning. My man learning. Okay, now that you've graduated and all that good stuff, and you started your business, what's next for you? What do you see like your next move or your next step in your business or in life in general?
Well, definitely to keep pushing my business, posting consistently.
Come on.
Making sure I have a place to sell it consistently.
Come on.
And also just bettering my craft. Like I want to be a better baker. I want people to taste it and not just be, oh yeah, this is good for a 17-year-old or 18-year-old. I want them to taste it and be like, this is just good.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear this is good for. I just want to hear, dang, this tastes like something my mama would make or something
Come
like
on. Yeah. Grandma's kitchen warped me back. Okay. Now I heard you say I know you want to get what's your dream spot of getting your cakes in? Like, you like, if I get my cakes in here, I know I'm straight. I ain't gonna have to worry about nothing.
It's this place I've been trying to get into, like wholesaling too.
Yeah. Like they sell your cakes.
It's been probably like either a food truck, any like barbecue or soul food type food truck, or this specific coffee spot I've really been trying to get into, Coffee Black.
Come on,
Man,
Coffee Black. What it do, boy?
If y'all are watching this, if I can get my cakes in there, I would be so happy, because everybody has been asking like, hey, you know, this cake goes really good with coffee, especially my regular vanilla. People always been like, oh yeah, this goes really good with coffee. I like to drink it with my coffee. Sort of like a coffee type cake.
Yeah.
And Coffee Black's the best coffee shop I know of.
Come on, man.
So it's like, if I could get in there, I would be so happy.
Bart, you hear my man, Coffee Black? Come on, my man trying to get in. Where you fit in, man? Where you fit in? Okay. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years. I gotta have some type of building. 5 years.
You want your own building? I think that's definitely doable.
Have my own building, and I want to have a consistent customer base. I want to have a customer base of returning customers that genuinely are here to, you know, just try my cooking, try my baking, and try my baked goods. I want to have consistent customer base, and I also want to have a car, of course, and I want to have some type of apartment or house. Right
5 years. That's doable. That's doable. We're gonna bring you back in 5. And you're gonna tell us about all this that you done accomplished. I got a feeling. Okay. So I know you wanna own your own bakery. I know you wanna do that. Okay. If resources weren't an issue, what would you create right now? If you get all the money you need to do whatever you need to do, what would you create right now?
Well, my dream, like ever since I started working at Buttery and I've gotten exposed to all these black businesses, it really has shown me like I want to like start my own basically like Black Wall Street.
Come on.
I feel like that would be amazing, like a whole street of just strictly black owned businesses, hair salons, food places, you know, just stuff like that. You know, people that sell like healing juices and like what's that rub on?
That's my guy George. What it do,
Yes,
George? Yeah.
yes,
Get them roll-ons.
Scents, those
Yeah.
are so good. I would love to just have a street where those people can just sell and have buildings to work out of. And if I had like infinite resources, I would try and make that possible.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Let's do it. I feel like that could be possible too. Come on, youngin. You talking how I like. Come on, man. All right. What advice would you give another young person who wants to start early, but they feeling a little scared?
Your product is not as bad as you're making it out to be. Because I feel like a lot of young people be thinking, there's no way that this is good enough to just sell. I guarantee it's not as bad as you think it is. Because I had that same thing when I first sold. I think it was on Martin Luther King Day, wasn't it? It was on Martin Luther King Day, and it was like I had the entire day. You can ask TJ and them. I was like, I don't think that cakes are just good enough yet to sell. I don't think they're ready. And it's like I just had to get over. I had to be like, hey, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. And there's worse out there. And I feel like people are gonna, especially considering how young I was, there's a lot more people that want your product than you think.
Yeah, I believe it. And I think Nike said it best. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? Anytime somebody come to me, ask me, should I do this? I'm scared, man. Just do it. Because once you do it, and then you do it again, and then you're going to be wondering, looking back, like, I don't even know what I was afraid of. And I feel like you at that point there, like, you know your cake's fine. And you confident in your product. And I like that. You better know it. What keeps you motivated when things get hard, though?
I just be thinking about that building. Like I just be thinking about like a Crumbelievable building with the neon sign that say Crumbelievable.
Ooh, tell the folks what your idea is with the little rope, you know, the robot.
Hold on, y'all. Like y'all know how Chuck E. Cheese had the little animatronics up there on the stage. I feel like that would be fire. Like having all my different characters. Like I already got a mascot. His name Cakey. You know, he could be there on the stage just entertaining the kids. They wouldn't be scary like Chuck E. Cheese and stuff. Mine would be cute. Mine would be cute.
Like, cause I told him, I ain't gonna say what I told him, but we gonna see how his cakey work out with y'all coming to eat desserts with cakey dancing around and just.
It would be cool.
We gonna see, cause hey, you just said it's out there, it's in the universe now. So we gonna see what you gonna do to make it happen. What do you want people to remember about your cakes?
That's a hard one. That's a hard one.
But what you want to remember? You know, the taste, the texture, that feeling of grandma's cooking in the kitchen.
I want them to feel like it was really homemade. Like that's not a lot of places don't do that.
At all.
Especially because it's different from going to McDonald's. You know that stuff is not homemade. It's in the lab or something. I want them to taste my cakes and be like, wow, someone really made this. Like this is not pumped out of like some machine or something. This was really made.
Made from love. From scratch, baby. From scratch.
Everything from scratch.
Come on. Even the icing, man. Even the icing. Okay? All right. If someone is listening right now and this is your moment, what do you want them to know about Larry Milam?
Like it depends. Who's listening?
We want to be, okay, hold on. Just a regular person out here in Memphis or beyond, but you want them to feel? What do you want them to know about Larry Mike?
You know, I just want to make it, y'all. I just want to succeed. I just want to be up there with all the great business owners that I've seen, like in my time. You know, just really experiencing Memphis, and you know, I just want to succeed. That's all I want. That's all everybody wants. And you know, I want to also see my people succeed. You know, my sister's starting a baking business. I want to see her succeed. And you know, I see all these other businesses like Low and Slow or Butterific and stuff like that. You know, I want to see all of them succeed. So you know, I just like success.
Yeah. And you want to say, Alexa, cue that. I just want to be successful. Y'all know what it is. Come on, man. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now, I put on my Big Tay shirt today because I'm finna try this cake. Really? No, I'm just playing. But I wanna try your cake.
Okay.
And we finna try it right here on the podcast right now. Know what I'm talking about?
In advance.
Come on. This how it's coming. This how it's coming, man. It look good. It look fat. And let me say this. I'm not even a pound cake liker. You see what I'm saying? And that's one of the greatest compliments when people come into Butterific and they say, I don't even like banana pudding, but I like yours. You see what I'm saying? That's a compliment. So I'm gonna get some icing, but my favorite part about cake is the cake. I ain't gonna lie to you. Okay, it's feeling pound cakey. See cakey, you see how I put it?
Cakey.
You see what I'm saying? I put that in there. Mm-hmm. It just tastes just like my grandma. Man, this just tastes just like my grandma pound cake.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
It's Crumbelievable though.
It's Crumbelievable. It's Crumbelievable. Yeah. So I had to tell you, if I take 2 bites, that means it's good. Okay. Okay, young man know what he doing. He know what he doing. All right.
I ain't even get a try.
I wasn't even finna share that. I wasn't finna share that, man.
I mean, I make it, but it's been a while since I've actually tried.
That's the vanilla joint?
The vanilla.
Yeah, I can see that going good with coffee. Coffee black. I can see that going good with coffee. This dope right there. Okay. Is there any event in the city of Memphis or beyond that you feel like would be your dream event to get into?
I've been waiting for this question for so long.
Uh-oh.
I gotta finish chewing my cake. But almost definitely my dream event is definitely Cooper Young.
Cooper Young Festival, baby. Yeah.
I've been hearing nothing but insane reviews. I'm talking about Butterific goes there and they sell out every time early. I heard from a food truck owner there, he's like, he never brings enough to satisfy Cooper Young. And it's like every single person that has ever vended there immediately says they instantly sell out.
Yeah.
And it's like, I want to get that. I want to get in there, but Cooper Young is so big and the vendor fee is so expensive, so you have to make a lot to break even.
Yeah.
So I feel like for Cooper Young, you would need a whole building to prepare.
You would.
You would need a whole building to prepare. But definitely, like, the second I get my building, I'm instantly going to hit you up and be like, hey, you trying to go half on this Cooper Young?
Come on.
Cause that's the first thing I'm doing.
Yeah, we're going to be ready. We're going to be ready. Yeah. That's one of my favorite festivals, y'all. Shout out to my folks, T, over there at the Cooper Young Festival, and everybody with the Cooper Young Business Association. Y'all dope. And my youngin', he looking. He gonna be ready for y'all shortly. I don't even feel like that's gonna take him 5 years to get ready for Cooper Young. All right, first, before you leave, before we finish out our interview, what would you like to tell the audience to make sure they come through to experience Crumbelievable?
Well, y'all, like I said, I want to succeed, and I'm here every Saturday and Sunday. Saturday and Sunday consistently. So y'all just come out and try some cake. I know most of y'all like, oh, I don't like pound cake like that. You haven't tried mine though.
Come on.
So I'm telling y'all, just come out, try cake. Sometimes I may even bring out the cheesecake cups. So just come out and try something new, and support a Black-owned business.
Yeah. Bill, man. Larry, thank you for sitting down with me. Thank you for continuing to grind for your moment. And we finally got this thing done.
Finally.
Man, finally. Thank you,
You're in the
man.
making.
You better believe it. Thank y'all for tuning in. Catch us next time. We grinding for our moment. Grinding. Coming up next is Larry Milam, Crumbelievable.
My name is Larry. I'm the owner of Crumbelievable 901. I'm at 488 South 2nd Street every Saturday and Sunday, and I'm grinding for my moment. I want y'all to come see me.
Next Friday, July 25th, tune in, Grinding for My Moment, the podcast.